Hi everyone, this is Angela from angelasadultcolouring.com. This is going to be a video on making a birthday card. It's for a family member, so that's the main thing that it's for. It's also a project that's on Facebook of doing a certain pattern of a card, so I'm mixing them both into one. I've already done all the measuring, all the cutting out and everything that he's doing. All I'll be showing you is the putting it all together and hopefully it looking nice. I have to say, if you can hear coughing in the background, it's my daughter. She's not very well. So you'll have to excuse her. Okay, so I'm using Scotch tape. This is absolutely the bestest tape you can use if you're making cards. I'm going to do everything extra sticky because it's got to be posted, so I need it to be extra sticky. So I'm just measuring it up to the lines that I did. Already pre-made. The pattern that's on the card, I should have said beforehand actually, is it's a die that was free from a magazine. I can't remember which magazine it was now. I'm starting to get all of the magazines, but it's a beautiful butterfly. And I just used a few different coloured inks that's going to go with what I'm doing. So I've just stuck that flat on. I'm then going to do, I'm thinking this one's just going to be flat on as well, because I don't want to do too much of it looking 3D. Has to go on it. This is a brand new sticky gun that I've bought, and I'm not 100% brilliant with it, so if you think that I'm using it and you're like, oh my god, she's just not using that right, I've not had it very long to use it. I've already scored the lines of everything of the measurements, but do you know what, even in school I have never been very good at measuring, so when I show you the finished result, if it still looks just not right, then you know why. So I'm just sticking that on flat. And then do I do this flat? Yeah, I'm also going to do this one flat, I think. I've sat here for quite a while looking at everything and how I'm going to do it. And so far, yeah, I think these are going to look better flat. So that's how that's going to go. Like I said, I've spent ages at the minute sitting doing this card. But because I'm trying to do it to a pattern that's on Facebook, and you don't win anything, it's just I'm new at card making, and I was asked do I want to join in this, you know, trying this pattern out, and it, you know, when we're all done, we take a picture of our finished card and post it on, which has made it a bit difficult for doing it for a birthday card, because I've got quite a few supplies, but not quite enough for, it's going to look bland. So even though I'm going to show you the finished article, I do think that I will be adding more to it. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's what it's got to look like, that, you know. And down here, what I'm doing is I have these little bits here. I've even got that bit. And I want to put butterflies down there. Now, what I can say is that I have bought, well, my partner has allowed me to buy a Brother scan and cut machine. I will do a video on it. Now I've learnt to use it. It was difficult to source, but now I have learnt to use it. I've got to say, it's a must-have. Honest to God, it can cut out anything. You can. It's got pre-made shapes, pre-made words, all sorts already on it that you just tell it to cut, and then you can draw anything, and I mean anything, and it'll cut it out. It scans whatever it is you've drew, and it'll just cut it out for you. It is a brilliant machine. It is a very expensive machine, and I live in the UK, and you can only get this machine on a website called Create and Craft, which is I don't really understand why they've done that, but they have, and that's the only place you can get it. So that is obviously where I got it from. There's one. I'm not brilliant at doing sticking, as you can probably see. You can probably do a much better job yourself, but for an amateur, you know, just give me some credit for the fact that I'm just an amateur at doing card making. I did start off just doing colouring and reviewing colouring books, which you'll find if you do go to my website through this. There's a lot of colouring book reviews. And then, I don't know what made me want to do card making. I just did. I can't remember what it was. I think someone else on one of a colouring site did a card thing, and I thought, you know what, let's give that a go. And as much as what I still absolutely love colouring, I am absolutely loving this too. So sorry this is taking ages. I've nearly done with my butterflies. So, but like I said, once you see the finished card, I do think I'm going to add to it because it just looks a bit bland for my liking. I like sparkle, but then I don't want to do too much sparkle because it's not a card for my likes. It's a card for the likes of hopefully the family member that the card's for. So I've got to hope that she likes it. I do want to start selling cards eventually off my website, but I haven't quite got far enough to do that now. At the minute, all my family members are my guinea pigs. I've done a birthday card for my daughter, my mother-in-law, and this is for my niece. So at the minute, they're all my guinea pigs. I don't know whether to stick them butterflies 3D, so I'm not... 3D, not 3D. Do you know what? Why not? Let's go 3D. So I've got my foam pads. Not sure what size they are. But they're only small anyway. They don't stick up very much. Because like I said, I do want to post it. So I am going to stick on more pads than needed. Just so as if it's going in the post, it's not going to fall apart, and then she gets it and she's like, yeah, thanks Angela, that's a really lovely card. Put one there. There. 6 should do it, I think. Now I am a horrible person for biting my nails, so taking the backs off these, for me anyway, isn't an easy task, as you can hear. And plus I've got so much sticky on my fingers from all the other glues and the messing about I've done trying to get the card just to this stage to be able to do any videoing at all. Probably going to get bored now of watching this video thinking, do you know what, it's taking forever. But this is my second video on cards. Like I said, once again, if you go to my website, you will see my first card making video, which is absolutely awful. But I'm trying my best. And I do think if you do watch the other one and watch this one, you'll find this one is probably a slightly better video than the first. So there. And we are. Ah, yeah, I'm quite glad I'm doing them sticking up. I quite like that. So, what I usually do is just get a load to stick to my finger and then stick them on. I think that's the easiest way of doing it. Everyone's different and does things differently though. I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but the date of doing this video is the 8th of January 2016. So I hope everybody has had a really nice Christmas and New Year. So I know I have, even though I've got, my daughter's 10, so I know Christmas is meant to be for her, but I got a lot of crafting things, so my family seemed to know me quite well. It was all colouring or crafting related things, which they have to say they got perfectly right. Don't you hate it when you get Christmas presents off someone and it's just something you really don't want and you're like, oh, yeah, thanks. you don't like it. So, yeah, I hate that. I'm sure it happens to the best of us. You're like, I've been hinting for months what I want and this is what you've got me. Yeah, thanks for that. But, yeah, that can't always be helped. Hope you've all got good poker faces when it comes to having to do things like that. Everyone tells me I'm a rubbish liar, but I don't know. From some of the Christmas presents I've had, I'd say I must be quite good. But I hope you all got what you want, or at least what you like, even if it wasn't exactly what you wanted. My scan and cut that I got was one of my presents. So, absolutely love it. My mother-in-law got me colouring books. They're not colouring books I would have bought for myself, but do you know what? They actually are really nice colouring books, and she got me a set of pens. So I was well chuffed with that. My dad always gives me money, and money goes on craft stuff right now. So that was really, really nice. I got to get what I actually truly want. I loved that. And my partner got me lots of craft things. Well, he just said choose yourself type of thing, and that was off him, so I quite like that as well. It was a happy chappy Christmas day. Right, there we go. That's the 3 butterflies put on. I don't know if you can see properly, but I like that. I'm glad I've done that 3D. Now, this bit I can't do 3D. And I'm not 100% sure. This one, this bit here, I am going to do 3D. This bit is the last bit that you have to put on for the Facebook challenge of looking at the card. So I'm going to do that 3D there, or maybe higher, maybe lower. No, not lower. Maybe there, like that. That was the pattern of what it had to be. So I've done the challenge that they wanted. And obviously it's a 21st birthday that the card is for. So I need to bling it up, and I don't know how to right now. I've already been looking all through my supplies and just trying to find the right thing. Maybe it doesn't need blinging up, I don't know. I'll have to see what it looks like properly all together. Because I wasn't planning on putting them butterflies sticky up, so maybe that'd be enough. Wait and see when it's all together. Doesn't want to come off that piece. Right, so where did I say I was going to put it? There. Perfect there, I think. Some people probably don't think. And I very much doubt it's very straight, but I don't care. Right, on that bit now is going to be the word, well, the name, Sam. Maybe I should have actually stuck this on first, but never mind. What's done is done. Because the name of the girl who it's for is Sam. I've done it so's the word, oh, I shouldn't have really done that sticker. I've done it so's the word Sam is bigger than the pink, because I think it looks nicer. So now this word, and I've also got a bit more to the contract, and the outside of them butterflies, I printed off this leopardy print paper off the internet, and I thought it was beautiful. So that's what I've cut my butterflies out of, and as you can see, a few of the other words. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I thought it was beautiful paper. I wanted to use more of it, but then I thought, no, I don't want to go overboard. So I hope that this Sam isn't going to fall off. And, now my M is a little bit wonky because it ripped a little bit, so I've got to be a bit careful how I'm sticking it on. And hope it doesn't fall apart. Oh my, look, it probably will. That right? I know it's not perfect. Do you know what? I know it's not. Because I'm not a perfect kind of girl. Who of us is? I think that's that. Now, all I've got to do now, for the bit that you're going to be seeing, is Happy 21st. And then I've got to add something to it, and I don't know what. If you happen to view this video tonight, because I've already said the date earlier on, and you have any ideas of what I can add, then please, please let me know. As you can see, I'm not brilliant at doing sticky stuff. It's sticking to me more than it's sticking to the thing. I know what I can do. Just use that. There we go. I should have done that a bit bigger. It actually turned out smaller than what I thought, but never mind. What is done is done. Once again. I'm seriously just not very good at this. I'm going to stick this 21st further down here because if I add something to it, I think it's going to be added up there. So that's the bestest option that I've got. Here we go. Nearly finished, and then you can all, if you have watched the video all through, you can all bugger off them and go do something a bit more interesting, because I very much doubt this has been interesting. But I have tried my best. I know this isn't straight. I don't care right now. I actually like it. I know it's not straight, and I know it needs something a little bit more, but I do like it. Just one more, and then we're done. Eek. Definitely got to add something to it. I just don't know what. I'll figure it out. There we go. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you've liked the video and stuck with it. I do want to get better videos, but right now I'm doing my best. So that's me done. I will do the finished picture with this video. Once it's done, I'll take a picture and with added bling. So thank you for watching.